What's going on, guys? It's Greg from East Coast Eyes, and today we have a really cool review for you. This is going to be the first of our cleat reviews. So this is really an important piece of equipment for your game, one that everyone needs and then one we have used a lot of personally here. And so really excited to start reviewing some cleats and bringing you guys some of our insights. So the first one up, one that you can barely go onto a lacrosse field without seeing these days, is the Under Armour Highlight Cleat. So previous to doing this review and testing them, I had never worn a pair of Highlight Cleats, but I'd seen them everywhere. Had always been really curious, because I've never worn a true high top cleat, and they seem really cool. So we'll get right into it. These are the pair that we got. They come in this neon yellow box. It says Highlight there across the front, and you open it up and there they are. So they come in 6 colors. This is one of the 6, kind of Maryland themed, and there's a couple others, and they're pretty crazy, pretty outspoken, but they do look really cool. And they're $130, and they come in all different sizes. As far as the sizing, these were true to size for me. I wear a 10.5. And a 10.5 fit me perfectly. So sometimes from brand to brand, that can differ a little bit. So for Under Armour, pretty much my size. So we'll pull these out and tell you a little bit about the technical features and then how I like actually playing in them. So you can see the first thing you're gonna notice is they are really high. If you've ever seen Under Armour Highlight Cleats on a field, you know they are super high. They pretty much cover an entire mid-calf sock to give you an idea of how high they are. And this is nice because it gives you a lot of ankle support. I know a lot of guys I played lacrosse with in college always got their ankles taped or wore braces because it was a big issue. So this is going to let you get a little bit extra ankle support without having to get your ankles taped or wear a brace, which can be cumbersome. And then the major performance factor here that I really noticed the most was this clutch fit, which is pretty much like this rubbery second skin that goes on the outside that's really unique to Under Armour products. So you can see, probably not on the camera too well, but it's just this clear rubber skin that goes all the way around the entire outside of the cleat that just gives it a lot of structure and helps it hug your foot and keep it really tight so your foot's not sliding around and you're not going to roll an ankle. So it's a really cool, flexible, comfortable way to add some really nice support. And the other thing that I definitely noticed was the Plasma X cleat plate, which is just their name for the bottom here. So you can see that it has these spines that run up the middle and have the cleats actually attached to them. And one of the first things I noticed when I actually got on the field and played with them is how free and loose and flexible this bottom felt while still providing the structure you need to cut. It really felt like my foot could bend in the way that it needed to without being too flexible or too soft, and really gave you the rigidity you need, but it was still really comfortable, definitely more comfortable than other cleats I've felt as far as the bottom plates go. So this is the actual pair that I went and ran around on the field for about 2 hours in. And usually when I put on a pair of cleats, I hate breaking in cleats. It's like my least favorite thing in the world. And all through college I played with the same pair for forever just because I never wanted to break in a new pair. And these, I put them on and laced them up, and within like 20 minutes I completely forgotten that I had brand new cleats on, which was crazy for me because I'm really used to having to break in cleats, and it always really, weeks of foot pain, wearing them in the shower, all kinds of weird things to try and get them to fit right. So literally 20 minutes in, I'd forgotten that I was wearing brand new cleats, or cleats at all. They're just that comfortable. And one thing that really added to that was that they're light. So despite the fact that you have a high top cleat, these were a full ounce lighter than the cleats I was wearing previously. And you can really feel that on your feet. The lighter your feet are, the faster you're gonna be able to move, the quicker you're gonna feel. And that was a big thing. So even though you have the bigger, the higher shoe, they are lighter, which I really like. Lacing them up was nice. You definitely have to lace them down pretty far to get your foot in since they are so high. That was a little inconvenient, but nothing too much to complain about because you get the benefit of them being a little bit higher. So can't complain too much about that. But overall, I love these cleats. I was really skeptical at first because I'd never worn a true high top cleat or highlights in general. But after about 2 hours of playing in them, running around a lot in mud and dirt, pretty rough conditions, it was not a turf field, so this was not ideal cutting conditions. I am a true believer in the Highlight Cleat, and I think they are really nice. For $130, they're more expensive than what I've spent on cleats in the past, but I think the quality really does stand for that $130 price point. So overall, big fan of the Highlight Cleats. Make sure to let me know what you guys think of them down in the comments. Let me know what cleats you're wearing, if you're wearing these, tried them out in the past, anything like that. Make sure to like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't, and have a great day.